live. So let me at least start up the game. I should probably have theme over everything right now.
That'd probably be a good idea. Borderlands.
Oh, I also kind of need to give you keyboard control again.
Oh. Yeah, that would help.
Where is it?
Let
There's
me
the right.
open up the stream on my phone.
I'm not dropping any frames. Nice.
You also haven't opened the game yet. Though it is an older game, so.
Make sure that
Yeah.
the volume isn't that loud. There we go.
Oh. Hey, Twitch, you want to actually register? Oh, there it is.
Yep, I just got a notification saying that I'm live.
Oh, that's my ringtone.
Oh, wait, I can actually click out of the thing while it's still...
Oh, hi, ad. What's this an ad for? Is this KFC? Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What's up?
1 sec, I'll be right back.
To transform.
Okay.
Flip vertical. And flip vertical.
Wait, why? Oh.
Yeah, my cup is upside down, and so is my alerts. But the gameplay is still going to be right side up.
Hey, so audio looks like it's fine. Oh yes, audio looks like it's fine. God damn it. Sounds like it's fine. Ah.
Oh wow, that's actually still pretty loud. A promise is a promise.
Make your selection. 1 or 2.
1, 2.
Selective loyalty and honesty? Ever consider... Oh boy, we're doing politics.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What a day for that, huh?
Greetings and congratulations. I'm sure you've been
Oh
wondering
yeah,
all this time
it has to retell us
how
the
to make it to
controls.
bottom. You may have even been wondering just what the bottom is. Well, get ready, because this is the game you've been waiting for. The grand finale. All will be revealed. Good luck and stand by. Oh, I'm sorry. There seems to have been some mistake. You will not be reaching the bottom today, April Fools. Anyway,
There's April Fools.
how many of you are there? So, we have 2. I knew you were going to say that. First time on the ride for either of you? Back for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. Player 1, may I have your name, please?
Not working. Dang it.
Does my request embarrass you, Player 1? If so, I apologize, but it is my job to get your name.
Rat.
Okay, let's just call you Whip.
Whip.
Player 2, you are next to type in your name. Ah, Tricky Dick, welcome. Just for you, we have 18
You spammed the enter
minutes
so
of
much
silence
that
in the
that's what
game.
happened when I hit enter.
Please notice the keys you will be using as buzzers.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry to say that our time together is finally over. Enjoy your ride.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by Inoffensive Eddie's Bland Suit Emporium. Inoffensive Eddie says, "Hey, remember you were in the room. Your suit's too loud." And now, here's your host, Cookie.
Welcome to the game. It's nice to see ya. Well, actually it isn't, but you know what all the great politicians say. Every hello is a vote. Okay, gang, here's your screws. Just a reminder, you gotta be heartless with these screws. Keep hitting that S key like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Remember,
S
do
is
as I
the screw.
say. This is
Yep.
not a democracy. Okay, player 2. Your category is... You can't spell politics without P-O-T. Here we go. Say you're invited to a joint session. Who's the guest of honor of this party? The president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, or a foreign dignitary? Player 1,
Here's a little spending money.
Player 2, it's yours if you want it. Take a shot, player 2. Now, foreign dignitaries speak in front of joint meetings. And you know, everyone's always a little more uptight with a stranger there and all. Here's the one you wanted. A joint session of Congress brings the House and Senate together to hear the president make a speech. So the president might speak, but he doesn't
Joint
inhale.
session, which is a Congress thing.
Okay, player 2, grab a question. The category is...
Fuck if we knew that.
In politics, you must lie like a cheap rug. You know, back when Washington and Jefferson were president, men wore those silly
might wanna turn
wigs,
down your
and Bill
volume.
Clinton's haircut is always a hard news item, so I was thinking, if Bill Clinton wore the last wig president on his head, with what dashing new look could he impress the ladies? His mane of Monroe, his forelock of Fillmore, his coiffure of Cleveland, or his tousle of Taft? All yours? Tousle of Taft? Nothing over 300 pounds is ever called a tousle.
Ah.
Make your move, player 2. Player 2, it's just about the only way for people to notice Millard Fillmore. The thing is, if you notice that it's a wig, etiquette says you're supposed to act as if you're a member of the Know-Nothing Party.
Yeah, I know nothing about this
Player 2, hit me.
subject anyway.
Coming up.
That was a kind of a
Capitol
guess,
Dome
so that was
spraying
fine.
a leak. Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. If it begins raining cats and dogs in the Capitol, from what will the lawmakers have to protect themselves? Player 1, you're screwed. What's the answer? You picked 2. You sure about that? Well, it's too late now. Damn cat and dog lobbyists, they ought to be spayed. Ball's in your court, player 2. Player 2, it's yours. Knowing leftover or stray bills that deal with minor issues are called cats and dogs. But having all those cats and dogs around really covers up the everyday stink of corruption. All right, player 2.
Oh,
buzz it.
there's a 12,000.
Hey, can't be too disappointed with that.
7,000 still pretty decent.
He'd make Jesse Helms look like a liberal black woman.
What?
Hey, you know how on the Dukes of Hazzard, Boss Hogg is a crooked politician and Roscoe P. Coltrane is a corrupt sheriff? Well, say Boss Hogg runs for president with Roscoe as his running mate. According to the 12th Amendment, what will be true? Bo and Luke couldn't run against them, Roscoe wouldn't have to be a U.S. citizen, Boss Hogg would have to be old and white, or electoral voters couldn't vote for them both. Take a shot, player 2. You should really get that looked at. Player 1, you can take it. Player 1. The 12th Amendment states that if the president and vice president are from the same state, then electoral voters in that state can't vote for both of them.
Oh.
Interesting.
What? You want a joke? You think the Constitution is supposed to be funny? Player 1, hit your
I
buzzer and
missed the
select the
10,000.
value for the next question.
Bingo.
If
you're a liar and need a job, consider politics. So Liars, 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 or sign up for law school. Oh.
Welcome to Liars. Remember to buzz in on the first letter of the answer you have in mind. If you're the first one to get all 5 letters, you get the bonus. All right then, let's go. TV equals blank box. Full of
Oh, yeah, Bob.
Wait.
awful nice.
Off.
George Washington couldn't tell a what.
What? I was hitting the button.
Is your thing not working?
My button only worked those 2 times, and now. Reminder that we had an issue with Axel when we played this game.
Press R again. Press R. See if that works.
Oh, okay. It definitely works now.
Ew.
Oh.
Taylor pasta blanket Tony. Jim game blank the bacon. You stole that one.
Trying to go for S.
Blood-sucking parasite.
That should be easy.
That sucks. Oscar the Grouch's pet worm.
Oh, fuck if I remember that.
I was trying to do S
Slimy.
again.
You gave that one away.
A bastard child is blank. Illegitimate.
Oh.
That last letter
Oh.
was one and you got the bonus. Back's first hit single. You're a winner.
Okay, that was just me spamming the button because it was.
Pastor Prince crime. Did you cheat? Yeti is the blank snowman.
What was it? That's what I should know.
Abominable but
Abominable.
great.
Yeah.
Stars of
I would like to point out that I hit the button like 8 times before it started registering.
Rats. Bingo.
This may not work.
Liars. Player 1, you grab the bonus. So player 1's in the lead. All right, let's see how long
Because this is the
lasts.
exact same issue Axel was having last time we played.
Great. It might be because it's streaming to multiple people. My computer's just having issues trying to register it.
Probably. Hooray! Oh wow, we have 4 viewers apparently.
Yeah, really weird issue apparently.
Hooray!
Are you able to press R?
I can press R.
It's a question value. I like to call this
That
category
worked.
always a bridesmaid, never the president. Let's see that question. Who died and made the president pro tempore boss of the country? The president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, or all of the above? Oh, you gotta answer it, player 1, huh? If the president dies, like if he tries to wear all 300 pounds of former President Taft on his head, then the VP gets to take his place. Player 1, it's yours. No, gotta hit your... Player 1.
Ah!
You should have picked this. The president
Oh.
pro tempore backs up the VP as head of the Senate. He's third in line for the presidency, following the vice president and the Speaker of the House. But don't think he doesn't have a plan for redecorating the executive washroom just in case.
I read the question
Player
wrong.
two, what's this one gonna... We're calling this one... Bring a sweater, it's gonna be a Cold War. Okay, play ball. If the arms race had been decided by racing arms, the United States could have won by any of these margins except which? A humerus, a radius, a tibia, or an ulna? Player one, hit it. The tibia is part of the leg, which we used to kick the Soviets' ass. Yeah! Thanks, China! Okay, player one, pick a... Here's your category. Swift justice in the food court. Now, everyone knows about the famous landmark Supreme Court abortion rights case Roe v. Wade, right?
Yeah.
Well, imagine a second Roe v. Wade case reaches the U.S. Supreme Court. What landmark issue could the case be about? Waterfowl jurisdiction, fish egg rights, green vegetable abuse, or cheese equity? The correct answer is... Roe is another name for fish eggs.
Your Honor, I would attempt
That
to
was
show
not
that
at all what I was
client's
expecting.
god-awful taste in his
No.
skins deserves the same rights as the rest of us.
Player two. Nice choice, player two.
This or that.
All right, player one, step aside. Player two, you've got a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is... You win some, you loser. Okay, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 guys, and for each one, I want you to tell me if he won a presidential election, lost a presidential election, or both.
Oh, this one's gonna be a pain.
You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you lose cash for a wrong answer.
It's always the
or
ones
you
with
don't get
both
to.
that are most annoying.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. Let's do it. Clinton, one loss to Bush.
Ball.
Thoreau. Reagan. Carter. Ford. Nixon. You got 4 right, you missed 3. Hard to be enthusiastic about that. Let's throw it into your total. Well, for the time being, player one, you're on top.
Yeah, it's always the both ones that are
Player one.
Especially when it comes to
Do a lot worse
presidential
than that.
elections.
Let's check out your category. Built like a brick millhouse. You know how Richard Milhouse Nixon said, "I am not a crook," when in fact he was as crooked as they come? Well, what transparent lie could Milhouse from The Simpsons tell the American people? I am not Homer, all yours, player. Now write it on the chalkboard 100 times. Thing is, I always thought Milhouse looked like Kissinger. I mean, with the big nose, the glasses, you know. Player one,
At
it's
least
up
that was
to
an
you.
easy one.
Snag a question value.
I don't
for us.
watch that.
Okay, give it up.
I don't watch Simpsons, so I didn't know
The
that.
counterculture. Okay, get out your little round glasses and your tie-dyes, because I've got a little counterculture phrase for you to figure out. Turn on, blank blank, and drop out. All right, which of the following completes this quote? Turn in, turn off, or tune out? Player two, grab it. Turn in. What is it, your bedtime already? Player one. Turn on, tune in, and drop out was ex-Harvard professor Timothy Leary's slogan in the 60s. And then at his death in
Yay for all these
1996,
guesses.
Leary urged internet users to log on and sit in while he dropped out. Player one, buzz in and choose a value. The category is
by the
Arrgh.
12,000.
Color Me Impeached.
Oh, is this gonna be a Nixon
Primary
one?
Colors tries to pass as fiction even though it's obviously a satire of Bill Clinton's primary campaign? Well, if the thinly veiled characters in Primary Colors had been named for the 3 primary colors used in video imaging, who would not have been included? President Red, Secretary... Take a shot, please. Though artists include yellow in the primary color palette, video imaging uses red, blue, and green as the 3 primary
RGB.
colors.
Yep, RGB.
But considering all the bad press, the fictional president's primary colors are black and blue. Okay, player 2.
Jack attack.
My fellow Americans, I cannot tell a lie, but I can give you this clue. The land of milk and alphabets. Hey, look at this. If I turn the bowl slightly, I can spell dumbass. Okay, here we go.
Yay. Good band name. It's really slow. Let's see. Ah! I would have known that.
No.
Okay.
Damn it. Federal Trade Commission. Ooh. Yeah. Yep.
G Player 1, nothing like beating someone who can't break 0.
Rude. Okay, what's the highest score
If
that?
you've ever
Oh wait,
been in
I had
love,
a
or
what?
just had to do your taxes.
The highest. Oh, great, we have this one.
Home slice. Where?
This album is for you.
Asteroid. Mucus. Slave. American.
As soon
Dada.
as your first kiss.
Diff.
And as
Stoolie.
painful as your first
And
autumn.
my best one.
People.
Tax Cuts, the new album by Darren Fick. In stores now.
You should take another deduction for being blind to my love.
This freaking song.
So yeah, it seemed to only fuck up my controls during bingo.
Instincts.
That was
Allie, I
weird.
had a really nice time tonight. Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's just the dancing embryo. He shows up whenever I feel my biological clock ticking.
It looks like a sick tadpole.
I know, isn't he cute? Well, I guess it's just you and me, dancing embryo.
Hallie McNeil. Mondays.
In other news, 3 out of 5 celebrities agree that war is bad. Learn more tonight.
It said what was bad?
Everyone.
3 out of 5 celebrities say that war is
Go ahead and
bad.
introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's, Hugh Rection.
Mr. Rection, this is a safe environment. Tell us your full name.
Fine, it's
Mr.
Hugh
Rection.
G. Rection, alright? But you know, I never use the G.
Hi, UG Rection.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my name is Mike Hunt, and I'm one of thousands of people who've suffered through life with an unfortunate name. But finally, there's hope, thanks to Merkin Counseling Centers.
When I first came to Merkin,
I love that my
didn't know what to
volume
expect.
mixer refuses to
It's
come
always
up.
scary when I tell people my name is
Oh,
Ivana Tingle.
is
But
that
I
because
had
of
no
the,
idea I'd be
I
in
turned down my
Jack,
speakers,
Neon,
so I can barely hear
Buster,
anything. Volume mixer. Fuck Windows.
Oh, it's just Windows? It's not Parsec messing it? it up?
It's volume mixer on Windows.
Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm right clicking, I'm left clicking, I'm right clicking. Yep, nothing's happening.
Boost it up a bit.
Sack.
I'm Eileen Dover.
I'm Eileen's husband.
Oh, now it's gonna pick up in the mic even better.
Hello,
Cool.
my name is Jacques Strap.
Anita, get laid. We're all equals
All of
here.
us are.
Well, I can't hear it on
Every
your
one
side.
of us.
IP Daily.
I'm a hog.
Howard M. Mellons.
Jenny Talia.
I'm Seymour Butts.
Tara Hamstring.
Dick Hertz.
Iona Dildo.
Merkin Counseling Centers. If you have an unfortunate name, don't murder your parents. Get some help.
Who has time to cook? We don't. We're Sam.
And Ella.
And we want to invite you down to
Sam and Ella's.
so you can get you and your family a good home raw meal.
Sam and Ella's eats Cecilia's runny eggs and chickens. Good and raw meal.
Honestly, I
from
would,
the
after
straw.
watching so much
We'll
Kitchen
do
Nightmares, I would be
the
surprised if this was a real
We
thing.
got frog legs and yeast and dry gelatin. You'll uke till you puke in our dirty kitchen. Acute symptoms may last for 1 to 2 days.
It's rotten!
Host factors and strain characteristics. Salmonellas fill your bellas with spore-forming bacterium. Animal feces, all your favorite species, slides down your throats like chum. Yo!
Hey, it's Shannon. I just found a
2 players. If the first shall be the last and the last shall be first, where should you stand in line?
I'm getting bored. Decide. I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
Oh! The game closed out because we didn't pick the thing on time.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was going to automatically pick, but no.
Nope. He didn't have time. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Reset again. Oh, great.
No sound.
Yeah, for some reason that went to like all the way down and I couldn't put it back up for some reason. Hey Axel, thanks for the 16-month resub. Okay, it did skip over it. So first you cut in line, then you wind up last. I know you're a cheater.
Greetings. Welcome to the ride. Congratulations on being the first in line to answer that question. I'm sure it will lead to a game full of firsts, where you'll probably finish last. Now, how many of you are there? I'm so glad the 2 of you could be here. Is this the first time on the ride for either of you? Ah, yes, they always come back. Go ahead, player 1, and type in
They
your
always
name.
come back.
You, player 1, I am speaking to you. Please, give us your name.
But I want to keep my name.
Okay, I'm going to assign you a name. A. Player 2, please enter your name now. Now, don't be bashful, player 2. Type in your name.
Are you going to be BBB?
That's what I'm
I
wondering.
know about you, player, but I don't have all day. I
And
think
before
I'll call you
ZZZ.
Spice person.
Spicy.
Or
Here are the
spicy,
keys.
I
You'll
guess.
use it as your buzzers.
Shit.
I have a trademark.
Because AAA.
Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
Floor 227.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You You Don't Know Jack, the ride is sponsored by My First Aid Kit. It's fun to have boo-boo.
Oh my
And
god.
now, please welcome your
Fun
host,
to have boo-boos.
Cookie.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you two to the game. And remember, it's not whether you win or lose. It's about being number one!
It's about being number
Does
one.
everyone know how to screw? Oh, pardon me. I hope it's not your first time. Just a reminder, you gotta be heartless with these screws. Keep hitting that S key like there's no tomorrow. Okay, now remember, first impressions are always important, so don't embarrass yourself in the first question. Let's ride. Okay, player one, pick a winner.
Well, now it's just going to constantly keep going down.
This one's called...
It's giving me terrible hints.
First, I turn on the TV. Here we go. Which one of these pairs does not list the first thing first? Beverly Hills 90210 Melrose Place, The Simpsons Beavis and Butthead, Sesame Street The Electric Company, or Dynasty Dallas? Player two, grab it. Go! What the hell am I doing? That didn't sound like Beavis at all. It sounds like Pat. God, that was terrible. That doesn't really matter. You got it wrong anyway. Player one, it's yours if you want.
Fuck you too, Cookie.
All yours, player one. Dallas came before Dynasty. You must be one of those losers who gives a damn who shot JR. Player one, hit your buzzer and select a value. Coming up. Motley Crue plays its first bar mitzvah. Okay, I want you to look at this analogy and tell me which answer best completes it. Heather Locklear is to rocker Tommy Lee as Lilith of Jewish legend is to whom? Adam, Jesus, Abraham, or Richie Sambora? The correct answer is... Before Pamela Anderson, Heather Locklear was the woman who was made for Tommy Lee. Before Eve, Lilith was the woman who was made for Adam. Adam later went on to do time in jail and videotape himself frolicking with Eve. Somehow the tape got out of the Garden of Eden and was widely copied and distributed. Oh yeah, they left a lot of stuff out of the Bible. Okay, player. Okay, you got something. Here's what we're looking at. My First Love.
First love.
Player two, you're in the red. Why don't you do something about that? What should be the first thing you think of when you think of Stephen First? He was that doctor on ER, he was that priest on Amen, he was that cop in the Dream Team, or he was that pledge in Animal House. Hey, you afraid you're gonna hurt?
I was gonna screw you.
Player one, you're screwed. What's the answer? Or Hop. He played Flounder in the movie Animal House.
Son of a bitch.
Huh, I learn something every day around here. I thought he was the Beaver on Leave It to Beaver. Guess what, player two? You're the one who's screwed.
Did you actually know
Player
that?
one, it's up to you. Snag a question.
So what you're saying is,
give it up for
I got screwed off of a screw off of a
Jerry
guess.
Mathers, not Stephen First, as the Beaver.
God damn it.
You know, many
Well,
folks
if I
think of
actually
the
knew that, would you have
Cleavers
been
from
more
Leave It
upset
to
or
Beaver
less?
as the typical nuclear family. Keeping
Actually
that in
less.
mind, if
It's
Wally
mostly
decides
because
to enact
of
a
the fact
first
that it was a
strike
guess.
policy against the Beaver, what will he do? Tell on Beaver after he throws food at dinner? Get Eddie Haskell to spy on Beaver? Wait till Beaver hits him first, hit him back? Or find all of Beaver's water balloons and pop them? Player two, it's your... Never hit the Beaver. He's sensitive. Player one, you can take it. Player one, hit it. A first strike policy is where you wipe out your enemy's weapons before they have a chance to use them.
Oh.
Now, Wally, it wasn't very nice to incapacitate your brother's strategic defense systems, now was it? Go to your room.
Go to your room.
Player one.
Bingo.
Here we go again.
I finished ahead of you.
Here's a time where my button's going to work.
Welcome to First. That's the last time I'm gonna say that. Remember to buzz in on the first letter of the answer you have in mind. If you're the first one to get all 5 letters, you get the bonus. Okay, let's hit it. Fast cars see the checkered walk. Flag.
Damn it.
Unbeatable bowling score.
Oh.
300.
Oh, I think it's working.
America's Cup sport.
Same.
It's seriously not working.
Alt F4. I'm not dealing with a game that's not gonna fucking work.
Why is it always during this? It's like it's only an issue during.
You heard me spamming the button, right?
Yeah.
Racing.
Yeah, okay.
Like NASCAR.
That's the reason I wasn't thinking racing. I was thinking NASCAR.
Exactly. I was like, oh hey, Cup sport, NASCAR, racing, spam button, not working.
Oh, I still have my Borderlands intermission. I think what else we could try to do.
Yeah, just fuck that game right now because bullshit.
Yeah, it's only during that. The other thing I could probably do is do it. I could probably do the party pack. You don't know Jack, because then you'd just be able to use your phone.
I mean, that is something we could try. Yeah.
Hopefully, it actually. Well, let me start it up and see if it works.
Does that have? That's before they added streamer mode.
Yeah,
so there's no delay.
You have to use parsing again.
There's no added delay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying go back on the parsec. Because you don't have to use.
Connecting to parsec, my controller connects and it starts vibrating.
Oh, did it do that again? Well, I also need to change the game.
It's what, Jackbox.tv?
Yeah, it's at Jackbox.tv.
And this way, people in the chat can play.
Well, since we're doing the first one, not the newest one. Go back into widescreen. Hopefully we don't have encoding issues. Where do I have?
1 to 4 players.
Checkbox.tv.
FPS counter on.
Oh, that is okay. It's fine. Multiplayer using mobile devices.
We are on!
Yeah, Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was
Do
way
we
better on my
already
iPod
have?
shelf.
Okay.
Like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to...
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and anybody know how long you have to cook a chupacabra? Two players? What happened? Did you lose your pieces to Battleship? Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Teen Sasquatch, a new drama on the Angst Network. He's mysterious, he's elusive, and he drives the girls wild like him. Mondays at 8.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. And right this way. First, not so smart Alec. What is Alec Baldwin most likely to scream at a dude with a camera who works as part of the paparazzi? You fucking paparazza! I'll you in the evil paparazzo! Get with the paparazzi! Or I'll break your fucking camera with my paparazzas! Player 2? What are you, fucking stupid? Player 1. The singular term for paparazzi is paparazzo. And as a rule, paparazzi are borderline vile, but you still shouldn't them in the fucking. That's just sinking to their level. Take a stab at Drake a leg. Oh my god, for a second there I thought I saw my ventriloquist dummy Billy O'Brien again. I've been having visions of him just showing up at the most inopportune times. Ah!
He's back.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. It really is you.
It's always me, you dunny.
I was hoping you were just a mirage.
A mirage that we're not in a desert. Oh, speaking of which, where would you be if you saw me as a mirage in the Gobi Desert?
Where's the Gobi
Pakistan,
Desert?
Mongolia, Peru, or Mexico?
Player 2? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 1. Want to see the answer? Yes,
Mongolia.
the Gobi Desert is in China and Mongolia.
Okay.
Just don't sneak up on me anymore, Billy.
Okay, no trottling. Someday I'm gonna murder you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Coming up next, shacking up. Where should a large shacko be worn on Shaq O'Neal? His extra large ears, his big feet, his large head, or his massive hands? It's so obvious.
We both got
Shackos are a
it.
military-style hat with a large feather in the front, often worn by marching band leaders.
Wait, did we?
It would be the most
I
ridiculous
hit
thing
X.
he's worn since Kazam.
Same here.
Players 1 and 2? Do you believe in big feet? Well, you should, because you just won an autographed poster of Ketor, the sexy Sasquatch star
wrong
of
answer to
Teen
the game.
Sasquatch on the Inkst Network.
That's what you meant
If
by
you
we
think
both got
Bigfoot
it.
was
Okay.
sexy before, you ain't seen nothing yetty. This wrong answer of the game got you $4,000. Nice job.
Wait, was that actually better than the score we would have gotten if we got it right?
Yep. The maximum you
man.
could get is 2,000 if you answer it immediately.
Next. Russian ladies looking for young men. And stop the train, it's a dis or dat. Player 2. Since your score stinks so bad, this one is all yours. I
Hey, you're
am
in
going to
positive,
list
so-
off 7 things.
I am in
And
positive,
for each
yeah.
one, I want you to tell me if it's something that happens to Anna Karenina in Tolstoy's classic novel, Anna Karenina, or
Fuck if I...
a Justin Timberlake song. If it's Anna Karenina,
That I
press
might
the X
know.
button. If it's
That
Justin
might actually
Timberlake,
make it easier.
press the B button. Player 1. Select your answer before player 2, because if you get it right and player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash. Okay, let's move.
Oh.
Adultery. Childbirth. Murder.
What?
Amnesia.
What?
Suicide. Future sex. Nothing else.
Oh, come on. There's actually a lot
You don't know the
of Timberlake.
classics,
Holy shit.
And you don't know much about Anna Karenina either.
Thanks for the 7-month resub, Dan. I'm trying to Help, I'm trying to
I
make
keep
Damage
meaning to
on
reread Anna Karenina, but I've been waiting for a time when I really want to fall into a deep, deep depression.
Against more powerful splinter groups. I'm missing the joke here.
And
The
on
game
its
that
way,
he's playing.
Woody or wouldn't he?
Okay.
What would it mean if Woody Allen were an alleged pedorthist? He's been accused of touching shoes, he's been accused of touching grapes, he's been accused of touching bugs, or he's been accused of touching feces. Player 2, sweet dreams. Player 1, a pedorthist is a doctor or healthcare professional who focuses on feet, especially shoes and inserts that can help with pain relief.
Right.
And look, I'm not saying he's a shoe doctor, and I'm not saying he's not a shoe doctor, but the one thing we can all agree on is that The Curse of the Jade Scorpion was a terrible movie.
I haven't seen it, so I won't know.
We've finished round 1. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And I want to see some screwing. I didn't hand them out for my health. Take a good look at Pup All Night. Considering their lifespans, which dog from the first Puppy Bowl would be the least likely to be alive to watch Puppy Bowl 11? Oh, you're screwed, Player 1. You got 5 seconds. Honest mistake. Well played, Screw Player 2. Don't stop there. Get some more cash. Player 2. As a general rule, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. So the Great Dane, with a life expectancy of about 7 years, is probably not going to make it.
Unless you're Scooby-Doo.
Oh, we're going to get some angry posts on our Facebook page about this question, I can tell. But it's not my fault. We live in a world where horrible things happen.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
It's time for Beautiful Millionaires Are Just So Relatable. Say the incredibly down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence decides to go skydiving. If on her way down to Earth she reaches terminal velocity, what down-to-earth thing might you hear her say? Wowzer, I could not be going down to Earth any faster. Aw, man, I'm going down to Earth slower every second. Lol, I broke the sound barrier. Player 2. No, but how adorable would it be if she said that? Player 1. A falling object or adorable movie star that has reached its terminal velocity will not speed up anymore on its descent before hitting the ground. It's falling as fast as it can. But even if she fell to her death, I bet Jennifer Lawrence would leave the most adorable crater.
Wow.
Someone likes Jennifer Lawrence, apparently.
Apparently,
Say
yeah.
hello to Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Yeah.
Closely associated with Miranda and Ariel. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Oh.
Players 1 and 2.
Idiot.
Miranda and Ariel are two of the larger moons of Uranus. And you can't have moons without Uranus. Hey, we were supposed to have a tuba there to accentuate the butt joke. Where's the tuba guy?
He was in a car accident on the way over, Cookie. He's dead.
Hey, trombone guy made it!
I know, terrible thing to laugh at, but...
I call this one... Ay caramba! I'm a cold-blooded killer! Say Bart Simpson decides to start going around attacking authority figures with his slingshot. If it turns out like the story of David and Goliath, what might happen? Principal Skinner will die after getting shot in the forehead. Chief Wiggum will die after getting shot in the gut. Mayor Player 2. Since when is Homer Simpson considered an authority figure? Player 1. David slays
I
Goliath
actually
after
just kind of
slinging
wanted
the
it for that.
stone into the middle of the giant's forehead. So that's how Principal Skinner might meet his untimely demise as well. But it really wouldn't be that much of a loss. Springfield is literally crawling with people who sound exactly like him. Next up, I'm gonna need 2 oceans of calamine lotion stat. If the 80s hairband Poison were like poison ivy, what part of them would give people a rash? The fumes. Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Really? Player 1, nicely screwed. Let's see if you can make this really hurt. Player 1. Coming in contact with the oil on a poison ivy plant is what causes the skin to break out in a rash. So if the
right.
poison were similar, it would probably be best not to touch their oily makeup. In fact, it's probably best not to touch any part of the band Poison. You have no idea where they've been for the past 25 years.
Agree.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Open that. Look at the giant A.
Brace yourself
They did kind of
for the
just
attack.
disappear.
When you see... Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Climb time. What did these guys climb? Good luck.
Dang it! I thought I got that one.
No. That's it.
Grr. I haven't seen Mission Impossible 4. The heck?
I have no idea. Damn it.
Hey. You play Kingdom Hearts 3.
It took me a second to realize what it was talking. Okay.
That was a mess. Yeah.
Shit.
Dang it!
That one fucked me over.
Player 1 with the win! Player 1, congratulations on a clean win. Player 2, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking such an obvious dive. Have you no dignity? And another thing.
You don't know Jack!
Did it automatically go to the next game?
Welcome to the game. I'm your host.
Apparently.
Cookie Masterson, and I
Did you
hate to
press
toot my
anything?
own horn.
I did
but-
not.
Oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go, that one's mine. Okay, you two, try and keep your
Okay
eyes
then,
off each other
I
and
was
ask questions.
honestly done,
Handle
but
those
okay.
screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless,
I mean, I can-
screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it,
One more round.
extra cash.
Probably good.
One more round,
And
maybe we
today's
could
wrong
Seeing
answer of the
we
game
only
is brought to you
got
by
1.5 rounds.
Kale
The ride.
If you find a single thing in our store
Kale.
that is not associated with kale, it's free. Kale Mart. We don't even know what kale is, and we don't care.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash.
Plus, I can switch to a
All right,
different
let's get this
Jackbox
party
if we
started.
Want to after this?
Get ready, time for
Get-
question.
Trivia Mirror
Let's
Party
start
2
with
got announced, so we could just play Trivia Mirror
Mail
Party 1.
enhancements.
That is
Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple
at least
of years.
a round of it.
Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Well, let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine. What TV family is this Christmas card from? The Greens, the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? Players 1 and 2? Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar White and their son Walt Jr. from the show Breaking Bad.
Yep.
And I'd read you the rest of the letter, but it's full of spoilers.
Walter White.
Took the mention of meth to get that one.
Try this on for size. Positive feedback. What might you hear from a kingfisher that's fishing for compliments? So, did anybody notice I just got my scales waxed? So, did you guys see I'm wearing my fur differently? So, how does everyone like my new gill tattoo? Players 1 and 2? Hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Watch how easy this is. A kingfisher is a type of bird. You know, those things with feathers. Wow,
Fuck you.
that needy, insecure bird. Oh my god, it's been 15 minutes. Somebody tell me I'm handsome. Interns, somebody tell me I'm handsome.
You're handsome, sir. So handsome, Mr. Masterson.
Ah, let's never cut it that close again.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Let's try Lucy in the Sky with Rubles. And oh yes, it's a dis or dat. Player 1. Your score stinks at the moment, so this one's all for you.
By like
I'm gonna
$30.
read off 7 quotes totally out of context. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's something said by legendary pop star Elton John or something said by Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. If it was said by Elton John, press the X button. If it was said by Vladimir Putin, press the B button. Player 2, lock in your answer before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong and you get it right, you steal the cash. Cool, let's do it. I do like Britney Spears. I go to the gym. I myself know some people. I think happiness is love. I collect emotions. In America, I'd definitely be a Democrat. I'm 5'8". I hate being short.
Ow.
I'm deploying troops to your
A
school.
lot of our answers were the same.
At least you got
Look,
money out of it.
there's a lot of political turmoil in the world. We must trust Elton John's song, The Circle of Life. It's a simple philosophy that says this: no matter what happens, we can rest assured that one day, Vladimir Putin will be eaten by a lion.
Hopefully. And thus, I'm no longer to be.
Why
I
not
can no
try?
longer stream to Russia.
I hunger for love.
Oh my.
If each member of the Hunger Games love triangle brought something different to the relationship, which of these arrangements would actually result in Katniss catching fire? Katniss brings air. Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer.
Seriously?
Oh, that's the easy one.
Sucks to be you. Way to screw, player 1. Time to twist the knife. Player 1. The so-called fire triangle outlines what is needed to start and
I realized it
fire,
after I
which
hit
is heat, fuel, and oxygen.
That's
Remove
like a
one,
common
no
thing
fire.
in Euro Jack is that you just
But I'm
sometimes
sure you
just
could get rid of
impulse click
PETA
on
and it would
something
still
that
be hot.
is wrong.
I honestly didn't even think of that until after you said it was easy, and I'm like, wait.
Here's a good one.
Also, just a 5
down,
second
14,312
is
to go.
not nearly enough time.
And I'll throw some extra roses at you for a right answer. Put these Broadway musicals in order of longest to shortest original runs. Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Goodness, player one, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Nobody picks that one.
Stories I thought Spamalot was the shortest.
Player two, you handled that screw very well.
I order of longest
Why not
to
pick
shortest.
up a few more bucks?
Yeah.
Player two. It was begging to be picked. Opening in 1996, Rent ran for 12 years. Grease opened in 1972 and ran for 8 years. And Spamalot opened in 2005 and had a 5-year run.
Yeah, runs, not run time.
Of course, none of these tops the musical Cats, which ran for 233 straight years. Hard to believe, but true.
Jeez.
Good for them.
Cats ran a long time.
That'll wrap up round one. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round two. And don't forget about your screws. You didn't come here to make friends.
We already used them.
And we missed the wrong answer of the game.
Womp womp.
It was probably back to
Open
the
wide
Kingfisher
for
stuff.
Chucky balls.
If one of
I
them
just
was like
love
plant
Chuck E.
or something,
Cheese,
then
especially
yeah, that
those
was
big ball
the kale.
pits with all the colorful
Answer.
balls that kids jump around in. So tell me this. Imagine, just hypothetically, that each color ball in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit were a different virus. When you dive in, which ball could you definitely not come into contact with? A ball that causes polio, a ball that causes herpes, a ball that causes rabies, or a ball that causes plague? Players 1 and 2. Herpes, polio, and rabies are all caused by a virus. Plague is caused by a bacteria, so none of those virus balls could give you plague. Plague is spread by rodents, but luckily not singing animatronic rodents like the ones you find at Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, anyone want to go to Chuck E. Cheese after the game?
No.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
May I introduce Leafy Laughter? Imagine an episode of Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis being filmed with a set of 2 new
I
freshly
forgot about that
sprouted
name.
ferns. Based on the name for
Galifianakis.
fern sprouts, what might be a better name for that episode? Between 2 saplings with Zach Galifianakis, between 2 pup shoots with Zach Galifianakis, between 2 fronds with Zach Galifianakis, or between 2... Player 1. Nuh-uh. Player 2. I'm gonna vote die on this one. Let me show you something. A fern sprout is called a fiddlehead based on its shape, which resembles the top of, you guessed it, a fiddlehead. And like Zach Galifianakis, they take about 40 years to fully blossom.
Angry.
Here's one for you.
I'm gonna end up in the fucking negatives again.
For Margot. Okay, guys, I've got a theory, and I think it's pretty solid. Follow me on this. The movie Key Largo came out in 1948, and the next major Argo movie was Fargo. So there may have been a secret Argo embargo. Ergo, how long was the next Argo embargo between Fargo and Argo? 7 years, 12 years, 17 years, or 22 years? Player 1. How do you say, no? Player 2. Fargo came out in 1996 and Argo in 2013. Ergo, a 17-year Argo movie embargo. And you know what never went out of style that entire time? Cargo pants. Up next, to be or not to be Arthur.
Hi, this is Corky. And how about them Golden Girls, huh?
Old man, what the hell are you doing? Get away from the microphone.
But I need to ask a question.
Give me, damn it, give me that.
No, I
Listen
got
to me,
my-
you stupid old. Give it to me.
Ow.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scroody up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man.
Scooty up doo. I forget.
All right. Just one question, and then you are out of here.
Okay, 2 questions. Great.
One question.
All right. Don't get your panties in a... whatever. I'm just trying to remember this one thing. I'm trying to think of this lovely singing gentleman. He was friends with those Muppet puppets, and he lived in Colorado. He talked to God in all those movies, and then he died in a plane crash, and now he's probably talking to the real God. Who the heck was that guy?
Okay, was it Engelbert Humperdinck, Jim Croce, Harry Belafonte, or John Denver? Player 1. Player 2. Whoa. Here's what a right answer looks like. Yes, old man, it's country folk singer-songwriter John Denver. You're talking about John Denver.
I'm not talking about him. You are.
Why were you?
I thought that was going to be too obvious because Colorado.
What are you talking about? You just commandeered this game to ask a question about him.
Who?
John Denver.
Never heard of him. Toodaloo, boy.
Ah! How about Menage a Treat? Who would not be invited to a Neapolitan threesome? Vanilla Ice, Strawberry Shortcake, the band Sexual Players 1 and 2?
Wow.
Neapolitan ice cream consists of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, but not lemon. So Liz Lemon would not be invited. Remember, approaching a threesome is just like eating ice cream. If you go at it too quickly, you might damage the roof of your mouth.
Damn it, Cookie.
Welcome to the attack. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. Watch this Peter P. Who's the Peter P? Good luck.
Oh, fuck.
You're going... Yeah. Oh, come on. Dang it. I didn't even... I hovered over the thing. There. Dang it. Dang it.
That was yes. Oh, fuck. What? No. What? Oh.
Burger time.
Burger time. Also, apparently you just tagged me in on Facebook.
A while ago. Oh, wait.
Why did I do that?
Well, you obviously won that one.
It's player 2!
Super low scoring.
Well, your scores ended up pretty close, but hey, player 2, you're on top. And that's where you have all the fun.
I finally
Remember, always practice
won.
safe trivia and...
You don't know Jack!
Hey, actually, I didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, we were live for an hour. So I wasn't obviously I wasn't going to expect it to go much. I wasn't going to try to go longer than an hour, but I could easily just go to a different party pack game or something.
Yeah.
If you're still up for doing like Trivia Murder Party or something.
If anything, I just suck at trivia.
What else is there?
I just
There's
got lucky that we
earwax.
got some decent trivia on that round.
We would do earwax, but it would probably need more than just 2 people.
Yeah.
Well, let me just go back intermission. Let's find a raid target. Oh my god. John's Twitter name.
The hot wife thing?
Galaxy of Boobage.
It's changed again?
Yeah, he changed it to Galaxy of Boobage.
Oh my god.
Okay, who is live? Bruise Your Teeth is playing Borderlands 2. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hashtag Jack of all fools. And we're rating Greg. He is doing Mega Man 5. Yeah, next stream will be tomorrow with Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Go Power Rangers.
I'm excited to play that. And then the stream after that will hopefully be Borderlands after I actually go to the go to GameStop. But yeah. Later. Oh, come on.
Oh, hey, you actually got the raid notification to show up.
Jack of all fools. I was kind of hoping someone would donate the 333 so I could get the brick sacks. Let's see, I need to flip vertical again so I can get all of this back up, but I do like streaming You Don't Know Jack.
I mean, it is fun.
It's a fun game, it's just that you have weird issues with it.
It's weird. Oh my god. The Crash Bandicoot Twitter changed their profile pic.
Wonky Dick?